Nobody's gonna listen to this except for my own family. Oh well. Too little, too late? I'll give it a little college try anyway. You know, I never really understood the meaning of the phrase good old college try until I actually went to college. And now I kind of understand, because before college it was like, you know, whatever, who cares? I don't want to try. Do you want to try? I don't want to try. But then when you're in college, it's just kind of feeling of, you know, I should try. I should actually pay attention and, like, actually do stuff. At least for me. I, of course, encountered a lot of people who didn't feel that way, clearly, judging from the sheer number of classes that they did not attend. Like, by the time I graduated, there was, like, two people from, like, when I started, and everyone else was just either so far behind me that I no longer encountered them, or they had just straight up dropped out. Bunch of lazy bums. College was not hard for me. Granted, I didn't exactly pick a good one. Didn't go to no university. No. I made a huge mistake instead. I went to ITT Tech. ITT Tech. Just makes you feel older. Just now that ITT Tech is no more. See, pay very close attention to which college you go to, kids. ITT Tech was not a great college. Like, a lot of the staff there were great. Like, I had a couple teachers who were amazing people, incredibly hardworking. I liked them. They were great. And they did everything they could to teach us as much as they could cram into a 12-week period, because they knew that the ITT Tech curriculum was garbage. But they were basically fighting an uphill battle the whole way. They had no chance of actually helping us outside of those 12 weeks. It was like they had 12 weeks to teach a subject, whereas like you would need like a year, like a whole year's worth of classes to actually understand. And they're like, you have like, I don't know, 4 months to do it? Okay, let me think about it. If class is once a week, and there's 4 weeks in a month, and then 8, yeah, you have 3 months to teach something that would take at least a year to learn. And they were just like, and there's not much we could do about it, because like they would cram so much into each lesson. And this just made it worse for the people who were like, oh, I'll just not show up. It's like, congratulations, you missed a lesson that had basically 4 lessons worth of stuff in it. And then they were surprised, why can't I keep up? I made them all look bad. Like, I was actually the only person in my year who graduated. I walked with no one that I knew. It was literally just me and one other guy from a different program for my year. And like, I mean, there were more people graduating, but they were all like all these different programs and stuff. It's like the only person who was in my program was someone like who had been held back because of, you know, the same reasons why my classmates were held back. It was just depressing. The fact that nobody I knew was actually trying the same level I was. And it wasn't hard. Like, the only classes where I got non-A's were the more advanced math classes and one art history class that they made us take online, I was literally falling asleep trying to do my classwork. Just falling asleep at the keyboard. Because it was so boring. And apparently, I wanted to take that class on campus. But they were like, well, I'm afraid you can't because that class is full for this period. This quarter, that class is full, and there's just no space. So you're gonna have to take it online. And apparently, the guy who did the class on campus, he managed to make it really interesting. And I'm just like, so I missed that? It's just horrible. Not that, you know, in hindsight, I particularly liked that particular teacher, because that guy was a program head. Oh, I cleared them out. Didn't get anything. So the armor's not in a battleground, because that was the last battleground. There are no more battlegrounds. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. We cleared out all the battlegrounds and survived. So now we just gotta go up a mountain, stop the wind, save a little girl, and then save the world. But anyway, as I was saying, that the program head, I am real salty because he straight up lied to me. During our second year, we heard some rumors that they were cutting the video game design program, which was the program I was going for. Yeah, I know, it's a meme. You don't need a program to make video games. You should just make them. Anyone who's sitting there thinking, maybe I should, you know, study game design or something, don't study game design. Nobody cares about studying game design. Everything you can learn about game design, you can learn online. Everything you need is online. Everything you need is in your grasp right now. Just go do it. The only reason I haven't done it is because I'm stupid and lazy. Every time I try to get started, I lose my place, I forget the things that I needed to know, and then I feel stupid and I quit. It's a really bad problem, and as long as you don't have that problem, you could do it. You could really do it. I can't. Like, I'm in my 30s now, it's just way too late for me. But it might not be too late for you. Now that we've gotten the oddly, what's the word I'm looking for? The oddly, I can't think of the word. The oddly preachy section done. Let's, get back to the video game. Oh, did you have to do that, Kaylee? Really? Anyway, as I was saying, he straight up lied to me. I was planning to go into the game design program with a bachelor's. That's the bachelor's program, so you need an associate. So, I was doing associates in, basically, they call it visual communications, but it's basically just graphic design. So they taught me how to use Flash, and 3ds Max, and Adobe, a couple other Adobe programs, and anyway, we heard some rumors that the game design program was no longer accepting, like, they were going to close it down. They're like, they're going to stop the game design program, which would be a huge problem for me, since that's the only reason I was even there. So I went to go talk to him about it. Me and a friend who was also, you know, same plan as I was. And so we went to go talk to him about it. And he's like, he pulls us aside in like an empty classroom. And it's just like, where did you hear that? And we're like, I don't know, just some guys are talking. And he's like, that is not true. The game design program is not going away. And like, gave us this personal assurance And then I graduated. I was like, okay, how about that game design program? And they were like, not enough students right this second, so I'll give you a call as soon as there's... Oh, these guys are keep healing themselves. This is not working. Switch to bombs. And we'll give you a call as soon as we have enough people. I'm like, great. Here's my phone number. Just make sure you call me. A whole bunch of years later, occasional calling back and like, hey, about that game design program. And they're like, yeah, as soon as we get enough people, every time, as soon as we get enough people, we'll give you a call. And then I turn around and, oh, hey, look, ITT Tech is going under because government funding got cut because they were not providing enough post-graduation support to their students. They were basically just giving people one of the crappiest educations they could get away with, and then dumping those people with tremendous amounts of student loans, like I have. Honestly, it was just the worst. But they were cool people. Had one... The teacher who taught us how to use Flash, she was pretty cool. Like, when the Flash class started, she's like, okay, we got two options here. I can follow the curriculum, which is terrible. I'm telling you right now, it's terrible. It's not going to teach you anything about how to use Flash. Or we could do it my way, which is going to be really tough because there's a lot you need to know. And it's basically twice the amount of lessons, twice the amount of classwork. It's basically doing two classes at once. Immune to confusion. Confusion doesn't terrorize me anymore. But you'll actually learn how to use Flash a decent amount. Not enough time to actually, like, get, like, a mastery of it, but, you know, you'll do okay. I'd probably be pretty good in Flash if I actually bothered to try. If I had bothered to try and keep up my skills, but then, you know, Flash kinda was dying already at that point. Nobody wants to do Flash anymore. Well, probably. You can still animate in it. Major Studios probably still animating Flash. I don't... And they do it terribly, too. Like, holy crap, man. Some of those cartoons these days, I could do a better job. Well, not really, but it feels like I could. Man, these guys are real annoying, what with their counters and all that. Countering and healing. Like, you could theoretically just kill me doing nothing but counters. Unless I throw bombs at them. Can't exactly counter a bomb. Well, ghosts can counter bombs. That's not a jumpable gap. Whoop. Boss is down, but I'm going up because there's this. Boy, did I know that was there. You can go ahead and not believe me. But I'm telling you, I knew that was there. Well, at least I learned how to edit videos out of that. Ooh, paralyzed proc. You can tell because he just instantly died. Sometimes it's just fun. Oh, there was another one. Sometimes it's just fun to throw on the claw and see how many enemies you can just instantly kill. Sometimes it's a lot. Apollo Helm! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Apollo Helm. That's not the armor menu, guys. Not the armor menu. Defense power 15. Still just flame defense. I could go with the petrified defense. You know, you could do that. Nobody's gonna blame you. Can't go this way. So we gotta go around. Yeah, I learned the basics of video editing. Basics of 3D modeling, too. Probably something I should have pursued more. One of those things. Heh, weak against Paralyzed and Fusion, but not weak against Petrify! Is it just me, or did I just get 4 instant kill procs in a row? That's crazy, man. Oh, she died. Whoop, that was a crit. Ooh, not... Don't want to accidentally cast Exit. That would be bad. Luckily, I'm not trapped. Like, it would be worse if that would basically take you to the start of the level and you'd have to walk all the way around. Luckily, they didn't do that. Scratch! Miss! Oh, come on, man! You can do better than that. You can't confuse me. I'm just gonna try scratching him and use the arrow. Because these guys are weak against winds, that'll kill that guy. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be that way? With your healing spells. Huh, killed you. Huh, show you. Nobody plays support. Playing a support monster. What kind of crazy plan did you have, huh? Support monster. Time for boss fight. This is a new type of enemy who will become... so you're the one who's draining the Crystal of Wind's power! Nah, it's Pazuzu. But you'll never meet him! Dullahan. Quite the fella, isn't he? Wonder if he's weak against arrow. I know these vampires are. Ah. Got a pretty nasty electric attack he's packing. Let's go ahead and get him these bats first. Yep, not weak against wind. Good to know. He might be weak against white. Let's give it a shot. I don't think it's like that much less damage, so... Not weak. 1500. Just had to check, because Dullahan is usually considered undead. Chop chop. Oh boy. Just realized everybody's pretty low. Ah, missed. Nice try. As long as this guy doesn't have any double paralyzed attacks, we'll probably be fine. Alright, his horse has seen better days. Hypno Sleep. Isn't that kind of like... kind of redundant? Hypno Sleep. Ooh, that's a nasty melee attack, buddy. And now he has no horse. Very angry. I'm very scared. It's like, I was gonna go for the bombs, and then it's like, but the axe has more attack power now. Kinda silly that way. Well, the bombs still have the advantage of not missing, so. Ooh. If I had some seeds, I'd pop that. Ooh, nice crit. Nice way to end the fight. And he's toast, which means the wind has been defeated. I have defeated the wind. I'm just glad that the battlefields are done with. Let's see what Mr. Professor Man has to say about all this. Hello, Professor. The wind has suddenly stopped. I'll try to make the Rainbow Road. Get your cart! Mario Kart jokes. It worked! Otto, we're gonna go save Norma and the crystal. Wait! In the tower you'll see switches on even numbered floors. Flick the switches with your axe. Then the elevator won't go past that floor. Please, bring my daughter back. Thanks for the hot tip. That way when we're up there fighting that whatever's in that tower, we'll know how to stop the elevator. Okay, now that we've gotten all that taken care of, there's only one thing left to do, and that's plunge face first into this dungeon. Let's do... yeah. Bet you were wondering what this was for. Aha! It's the Bifrost! Oh. Stupid Marvel movies. You see a rainbow and you're like, oh, it's the Bifrost! Oh, well, that was easy. Are you Norma? I was so afraid no one would find me. But now, I can go home. Your dad's waiting for you. I don't have a dad! Then who is Professor? No, I'm not gonna fight you. No, I'm not gonna fight you. Oh. I have to fight somebody. Eyeballs are weak to bombs. And I'm also pretty sure they also reflect magic. Which is a good thing to know. Last thing you want is to accidentally accidentally cast a meteor on somebody. I did that in a battlefield earlier. Accidentally cast that on a slime. Instantly killed myself. Ah, the final boss! Yeah! I was waiting for you, little beast. And he's gone. And that's why the professor told you to worry about the switches. Because if you don't, this guy just keeps switching floors. You could chase him till Kingdom Comes and he would never catch him. Unless you turn off the elevators. This dungeon is not as big as some. It is, however, dense. There are a lot of floors, but because it's a tower, those floors aren't huge, and there's just a lot of monsters everywhere. If I remember correctly, these diaper birds are actually pretty dangerous. Or maybe I was thinking of those monkey guys. Could have been those monkey guys. I think the monkey guys were just confusion. It's confusing me because there was a stairway like this. So you'd normally be like, oh, I just hit everybody with arrow. And it's like, no, you don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Oh, Kaylee actually managed to hit somebody while blind. That is actually really impressive. I mean, axes aren't exactly known for their accuracy. Their accuracy, if you will. Not as bad as Ruben's Morning Star, but oh boy, can those untimely misses really screw you up. Man, why you gotta be that way? Casting all these typhoons. That doesn't seem to do anything. That's suspicious. It's probably something she's immune to. Or it's just something with a low chance of actually working. Honestly, it could be anything. Cure! Heal, whatever. Like, who's keeping track, really? I mean, when I first played this, it was like, oh, the flipped cure and heal really threw me for a loop. But I got over it. After like 3 or 4 Final Fantasy games. It's like, okay, I get it. Cure, Cura, Curaga, Cure, Cure 1, Cure 3. Whatever. It's still backwards. Since I know that he's just gonna leave, I'm gonna ignore him. You'll note that I went up 2 floors. Oh, these might be the guys I was thinking of. I was thinking of these guys. I think these guys are pretty dangerous. A shouldn't be spamming the... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have bought some seeds. If I bought some seeds, I basically have free win with magic for quite a while. Depending on how much they cost, I don't remember. So you know what, I'm going to go do that. That'd be real useful killing all these guys. So I'm gonna just buy some and then skip ahead to being back to where I was, so you guys don't lose any time. But I gain a bunch of seeds. Okay. I now am packing an impressive 99 seeds. I can use whatever the heck magic spells I want. You can't stop me. It's literally impossible. You're probably wondering why I'm charging face first into what appears to be the worst group of monsters ever. Oh, these guys counter with poison. Good to know. Unfortunately for them, poison is a practically useless status effect that does nothing. So I will just ignore it. Probably only removing it when I'm about to fight the boss, because sometimes that 64 damage can make a difference. The reason why I was heading for this is because there's nothing there, and I'm going to turn around and go this way. I was confused. I won't make the same mistake twice. I'll make it 3 times. You wouldn't believe how many mistakes I can make in a day. Like, holy crap, man. I'm like a mistake master. If you didn't tune in here for mistakes, then you're probably tuning into the wrong channel. I mean, hey, the entire channel's a mistake. Huh. Haha. Oof. Nothing like bad accuracy to make the fight a lot longer than it should be. See here, I want to use arrow. I don't know. I don't think it actually does that much damage. Let's try meteor. Like, unless the guys are weak to it, it doesn't seem like it'd be worth it. Oh, highly resistant to meteor. These guys are easy. Just chop them in the face. Oops, nope, just gonna attack, Wonder if I can turn off cursor memory. It's usually an option somewhere. Maybe I just didn't notice it. I'm gonna check real quick. Customize, this is speed, control, auto, manual. Let's change this to scale. You know, just to be a little more visually interesting. Now we got health bars. That's nice. Other than flat numbers. Flat numbers are boring. The little pips on top count to 10, and I guess the big tips are, no, I don't know. How does this even work? I think the little pips are supposed to be 10, and then the big tips are individual? No. It's the other way around. Yeah, the little pips are your 1 to 10 health, and then the big tips are how many tens of health you have. It's gonna get cluttered by the time I get to the end of this. That should be fun to see. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the scale compared to the exact figure. It's all good. She's already poisoned. What more can she do? Can you do? Are you trying to poison blind her? Oh, wow! That guy did a thing. I am now informed of this thing, and will be cautious of it in the future. Note to self: they self-destruct for 700 damage. Whew. So yeah, the gimmick of this tower is all of the stairs go up 2. And since you start on the bottom floor, which is 1, you have to go up all the odd number stairs to get to the top of the tower. Just so you can go down 1 floor, so that you can start going down on all the even number floors. And flipping all of the switches so you can fight the boss back at the bottom. It's very tiresome. These guys weak to wind. You'd think birds would be weak to wind or strong to wind, depending on how you think about it. And he's weak. Good. And then we'll bomb him. That was a mistake. I should have used more wind. Good to know. Bomb now falling off quite hard in usefulness. Now being beaten by wind magic and axes. I think this is the floor. I could be wrong. It might not be the floor. We'll have to go up here to find out. These mini bosses are not normal enemies. As is tradition. Going to hit somebody with something, might as well be a giant axe. Or a giant's axe. Really? A heal spell? Not particularly intelligent when it's 2-on-1. Like, if all you're doing is spamming heal, you're not gonna get too far. I mean, I suppose you could wait out or poison, but it's gonna take a while. I don't think you have that many casts of heal on you. Cure my mistake. Yeah, this looks... I don't know. I don't know. I might have to come from the other direction. I need to go up a little higher. I need to see the rest of the floor. I'm looking for something. Looking for something specific, and I don't remember which floor it's on, so I gotta inspect the floors. That's why I was like, oh, I'm going over towards these enemies. I thought that was what I was looking for, but it wasn't. It was just a bunch of random crap chests. Not the big juicy red one I was looking for. Nope, not this one. Maybe it was on the way down. Could be on the way down. Oh, these guys. Oh boy. These guys are strong against meteors. I wonder if they're strong against white. They're different to arrow, I know that. Use fire, so maybe water would do. Yeah, that's alright. Not good, not bad. Kaylee, you missing is really starting to get on my nerves. Are you actually blinded and poisoned and I can't see because of the poison? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna heal that and see if your accuracy improves. It's getting annoying. Gonna have to cure myself and then I'm gonna throw some bombs at these guys. Maybe I shouldn't do the whole singing with the music thing at all. Yep, that's what I thought. I remember these guys being a problem and that just proves why. Oh boy. I had to fight several groups of 3 of these guys, so time to go all out. Just die! Just die! We want you all dead. Very much. Very much and very fast. It's always groups of 3. So there's, if all 3 of them spammed petrified, it's just game over. There's nothing I can do about it. If they just use their physical attacks or their fireballs, it's all fine. Fireball, quake, physical attack. I wonder if anybody's ever cataloged all the different attacks these enemies have. That's why some games have bestiaries, so you can actually look that stuff up and see what attacks does this monster have. And I honestly find that kind of thing pretty interesting. I mean, I like sitting down and just reading all those stupid entries. As long as they've got, you know, some sort of flavor text in them and it's not just some sort of factual like, reading, then it could be pretty interesting. Now that I'm out of white, I'm in a bit of a bind. Just a little bit of a bind. So I'm just gonna have her use this seed. I've got plenty. I can afford to waste them. Doesn't even get oh, that could be bad. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Safe. All it takes is 2 petrifies in a row. If only there was... Oh, no, not Meteor. Yeah, I should probably slow down the message speed, because even I have trouble actually reading the whole thing. Like, if it says that these guys were weak against Meteor, I wouldn't notice. Except for the extra damage, because I'm pretty sure it said that it was strong against it. I'm gonna avoid the floating pink guy. He kind of creeps me out. I'm gonna... Oh. Well, there's one anyway. Jeez, man. Hopefully this guy doesn't reflect magic. Sorcerer's weak to something. No, that said he was strong against something, because that only did 30 damage. Or 300 damage. Oh, I can't believe these guys got healed. Always with the petrify. Always. Ever and always. They just won't leave it alone. As you can see, I am now at the top of the tower. Meaning that I can actually get to where I need to go. Like I said, it's not terribly huge dungeon. Just having to climb the stairs is just kind of annoying. You know, maybe that claw would do well. Maybe none of these guys are strong against Petrify, and I could just have a good chance of one-shotting them. Well, it didn't say that it was strong against it. Then again, maybe it only says that it's strong against it when it actually procs. Makes it kinda tough to tell. Unless the guy just instantly dies. I need to know real quick. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. I would like to avoid any 700 damage self-destructs, thank you. Strong against the water. My time in Aquarius served me well. Kinda tough to judge how much health I actually have when it's health bars like this. But whatever. It gives you a nice flashbacks to the legacy of the wizard. Man. I really wish I didn't have to fight so many enemies. I wish I could jump over enemies. That would be pretty cool. I'd like that. Come on. Note to self, kill the stupid wizards first. Just gonna waste my magic. But why not? Who's gonna say no? Who's gonna stop me? It ain't my lack of cash, that's for certain. I got seeds for days, boy. Yep. They make up for the lack of, Oh, nope, not gonna use magic. Not gonna use magic. Not while this guy's out here. Chop, chop. almost made a huge mistake and one-shot myself. Nothing like casting Meteor, only having it reflect back in your face for 1500 damage. Chop him up, chop him up, chop him up. Critical hit, not bad. Could use a little, could use a few more critical hits there, Kaylee. Chop them up, chop them up. Is there anything down there? I don't think so. I'm just beelining for those stairs. Whoo! Attack with Blizzard. Paralyzed. Always bad. Especially when it's an enemy that can petrify you. Because if he were to petrify Gordy, and then Kaylee is paralyzed, just a sitting duck. I think I know, now I just remembered what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be mute. He's trying to mute me. You can't silence my voice. I equipped a piece of equipment for that. Long time ago. Ha! Strong against silence. Nothing you can do, buddy. Nothing. Gotta be the most inefficient battle I've fought yet. Oh, I must be tired.